Gamers, today we got some fake news. Alright, there's a lot of news coming up. A lot. So, let's get started. First thing I want to show you is a quick one. We're going to talk about the maps. We're going to talk about new taunts. We're going to talk about the potential new balance changes. And we're going to talk about the Spectator mode. So I have access to PUP, so I can practice for the Red Bull tournament that's coming up. This is not open to public, but this is the 2 new civs and the new patch and everything else is coming out October 25th for everyone, alright? So if you cannot access this, that's why, alright? If you're like, oh my god, my game doesn't work that way. Yeah, that's why. First thing that is happening is the new taunts are here. So we had these top 20 so far. So, you know, these ones. And now we got a crap load of more.
It's good to be the king.
How could you do this to me?
How could you do this to me?
I did not expect that.
I'm not gonna show every single one of them because there's a lot of them, as you can see. There's even commands like
build infantry,
build cavalry, siege, and all that. And what I found interesting is there's some that you unlock, which is interesting. OP. Okay. Granted for participating in solo or team ranked in Season 3. So these ones, you just gotta participate in solo or team ranked, and you get these.
Remember when you had an army?
Okay, that's toxic. Remember when you had an army? That's toxic.
Well, that escalated quickly.
This is fine.
This is fine. And then we got this one. Let me see, are they? Oh yeah, they're all... So if you just participate in solo or team ranked in Season 3, you will get these. And then these other ones, I'm assuming you get them by default. Now, let's move on to the next thing. So that's cool. They've added a bunch of taunts. Let me hear it again. That's what I'm talking about.
GG, no re.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Well, you should see the other guy. Yeah. Well, you should see the other guy. You should see the other guy.
Rogan?
You played 2 hours to die like
dude, a lot of these are very toxic, I gotta say. A lot of these are toxic as hell. Yeah, a lot of these are toxic as hell. But, you know, it is what it is.
Alright, please.
So the next thing that exists, or that is happening, is, let me just quickly show you. It's the new observer, spectator thing, observer thing, whatever you want to call it. So let's get into it and let's show you that. Whoa! Did you see that? One click of a button. This is you. Okay. This is you. This is the guy she tells you not to worry about. Boom. Boom. Right here. Look at that. Amazing. I said already, we saw this in the little preview. The only thing that I wish is that this China and this English logo are like here and here. I think that would look a lot better. But other than that, I think it looks cool as fuck. It has everything you need, I think. It even shows the dynasty. Okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. You have like the army valleys on the bottom. You have the relics, sacred site timing, wonder timing, what's in production. I think when you produce, how does it work? How does production work? I actually have no idea. I guess it doesn't show villagers. Yeah, I guess it doesn't show villagers. But I'm going to speed it up so you guys can see a little bit. Here it shows which player's point of view you're checking. Why is it not mirrored? I don't know. Yeah, here you can see the age up. You can see the age up right here with how many workers. I mean, I think it just looks clean. It looks nice. It looks clean. And every time you get an upgrade, there's a little colored in. I think it's blue if I remember correctly. Like colored in blue kind of thing. So I'm gonna speed up so you guys can see. And you can see the age is here. This is the army, this is the workers. And also this, the coolest thing is whenever, like you can see the middle is like even, right? So you can see how the back and forth is happening. Left top icon to switch to villagers on... Wait, what? Oh, that's hot. I didn't even know about that. That's pretty good. I wish that this was showing here, though. And I think everyone thinks the same. I didn't even know that's a thing. Thank you for telling me. I wish that that we can see how many villagers are here. Can I click anything else? Oh, you can click here? Resources per minute. Conversion. Wait, there's conversions? Okay. But yeah, you'll see now. Let me speed it up a little bit. I want one of us to get an upgrade so you guys can see, but no one is getting any upgrades. I think I get wheelbarrow soonish. You can also see here how many units are in production. So 1 spearman in production, and he has 3 spearmen. There's another upgrade coming. Survival techniques. Did I get a wheelbarrow in this game? Oh yeah, I'm getting it. So you'll see now, when this upgrades, it's gonna be colored in blue. Boom. Right there. Overall, I think the spectator thing is great. Like, it's gonna make observing a lot easier for the people that are commentating and are creating content out of this. And I think it's just a really good thing. Like, it looks cool. There are some things that can be adjusted, like the logo, like maybe showing villagers next to the income tab. But other than that, I think they did a great job and I'm loving it. So I mentioned this before in one of my videos, but I'm going to show you guys again. I don't know what map pool exactly it is going to be in the new season, but we have 8 new maps, and I talked about this before. A lot of the maps have been changed already because I did the map review video. So a lot of the maps have been changed already. Some have not been changed yet. And I'm assuming they're open to being changed because the old maps were changed every couple of months as well, like small adjustments. So we got Mediterranean, which is probably the best map out of the new 8 maps that we have gotten. Also, I don't know if all 8 are going to be on the ladder in Season 3 or only a few of them. Oasis is a new map as well. Forest Ponds, which is basically 4 lakes if you watched tournaments. Prairie, which basically has no wood. Waterholes, which is like Kawasan map. I don't think it's received any updates as of yet. We got Hideout, which is like wood wall. We got Mountain Clearing, which is like terrible. And then we got Wetlands, which is like Frisian Marches, and it recently received an update as well. Changing a couple of things, but I think, unless I missed the map, I think those are the 8, yeah, those are the 8 new maps that are, you know, made by Relic, Microsoft, whoever, I don't know who's making them, and I'm assuming we'll see some of them in the ladder map pool. Maybe not all of them at the same time, but I'm assuming we would see some of them. Now, there are some patch notes, and I was told to say that these are not final and subjected to change. So I can't, so this is the funny part. I can't show you the patch notes, but I can discuss them. You're gonna have to trust me in this one, alright? So, and this is on Poop right now. So this is not in live game. This is potentially going to be in on 25th of October, okay? So I'm just making that clear so that people are aware, like, that it's not in the live game put in right now. So first thing is the keep will take longer to build. So it's going to be about 40-second longer build time, which is something a lot of people have asked, because right now, especially China, they build keeps extremely quickly, and you can build keep in your opponent's face next to their army while you're fighting, and it will finish super quickly. And it's going to give you a huge advantageous position from then on. So this is something that I can tell you from, you know, like player point of view. A lot of players have been complaining about this for a long time because keep drops, while entertaining, they're very hard to destroy, and they create a lot of issues. TC build time. This is something that people noticed immediately when we launched Poop today. which was TC. First of all, TC stone cost is increased from 300 stone to 350, and TC build time has been increased by another 30 seconds, which is a lot. For those, like, this is probably one of the biggest changes we have had in a while. And if people think like, oh, but it's just 50 stone kind of thing. Well, number one is Rus can't buy TC anymore with Golden Gate. You can't spend 200 gold to get 300 stone. You have to mine the extra 50, which is a big deal. Another thing is TC going from 2 minutes to 2-minute 30 build time means that you will not be able to make TCs on deer with no units. You will need to build units and then protect your TC, or you're gonna need to build TC inside of your main base, and this obviously nerfs and pushes back to TC builds quite a bit. Yeah, every second counts, and not only that TC build time is increased, but also you need more stones, so technically that's also increased, right? There's some bug fixes, I'm not gonna go through them, because who cares? And again, I want to re-emphasize for the 10th time that not all these features might make it live. So these are not 100% coming live, alright? These are not the final. Reduced detection radius of buildings and units to see Musafadi warriors and Musafadi gunners in stealth. Outposts and scouts remain unchanged. Okay, so I wonder, I need to test that, and I'm gonna test that probably today or tomorrow on stream. I need to test that because what is the vision range on those? I feel like you gotta come in almost melee range to buildings to reveal you. Maybe they don't reveal you at all, or maybe you gotta attack them. I don't know. I guess we gotta check it. They're probably seeing that the ability is completely underused, which it is. The only time I've ever used it was like killing siege if they don't have a scout in their army, but other than that, it's pretty useless, I would say. Transport ship javelin damage reduced. Canoe tactics. Okay, so this is something that I knew is gonna get nerfed the moment I played with it. So Malian archer ships right now have an upgrade that allows them to shoot extra 3 arrows. I don't know if you guys are aware, or if people were aware, but arrow ships could actually kill Springle ships, not 1-on-1, but in equal cost. Because with that upgrade, you would do so much damage. So much damage. So that's getting nerfed. And the damage is getting nerfed. Okay. I mean, I think that's well deserved. I don't think people picked up on this yet. But, yeah. Imagine if you could poison ships. Yeah, it's called fire. Then Ottoman's got some changes. And this change is probably the one that community was molding the most about. First of all, Janissary train time is getting buffed to 24 seconds from 28. And then, this is a thing that everyone's been asking about and no one really understood why this is even a thing. Janissaries no longer take anti-ranged unit bonus damage. So right now, if you guys are not aware, they take 50% more damage from ranged attacks, which makes them completely, like, almost unplayable because they fucking get destroyed. Yeah, I'm assuming it goes from 50% to 0. The Janissaries buff means Horsemen and Manglers don't deal bonus damage to them anymore. Not that they don't take bonus from ranged. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Janissaries? Wait, is that true? They don't have a range tag anymore? Oh. So they still take 50% bonus damage from ranged. But that's weird because they don't. So I think that they don't count as ranged anymore. So the cavalry doesn't deal bonus damage to it, right? But the cavalry already dies to it pretty badly. Oh right, mangonels also don't deal bonus damage. Grand Galley now appropriately attacks with 3 projectiles. Honestly, I haven't made a Grand Galley, so I don't even know what it does. Now this is a big one. This is the second biggest patch notes. Rus might not be the best civ anymore. And that's crazy to say. That's crazy to say. Because they are getting nerfed quite a bit. So the TC nerf that I talked about earlier, TC costing more and taking longer to build, is the biggest nerf to Abbasid and Rus. Abbasid for the build time and extra stone, because Abbasid goes for multiple TCs. Obviously, any civ that was focusing on one TC play, this is a buff for all those civs because they don't go for that extra TC. So by them not going and other civs are, that delays other civs, but it keeps them the same. Now for Rus, like I mentioned earlier, you cannot just buy 300 stone with Golden Gate and then make a TC. You need to mine stone. So Rus is getting nerfed because the most common build with Rus is second TC or even third TC. So Rus is getting nerfed in that way, even more so than Abbasid. Then sheep no longer provide bounty. This might not seem like a big deal, but I already played Rus and it's very noticeable. Very, very, very noticeable. Let's say on average you get 12 sheep. That is 60 gold. And again, that might not, because it's 5 gold per sheep, that might not seem like a lot. But 60 gold can be a difference, or not can, it will be a difference of you making an instant knight when you advance to feudal. It will make a difference in being able to purchase stone from Golden Gate. And it will make a difference if you go wheelbarrow, you might not have gold to age up. You might not have gold to age up. So this is quite a big nerf. And now the biggest part is, there's a very good chance, at a high level at least, I don't know how potato levels work, that you will not be hitting 250 bounty. Which is huge, 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 huge. Because that nerfs your gathering speed on food 5%. And it nerfs the gold income from hunting cabins. Now, you will most likely be able to push over 250 with the double boar, or at least one boar, but until then, you will not be on 250 bounty. So that's not so much like you will never get 250 bounty with Rus anymore. It will just be delayed, but it is also nerfed. So Rus is getting no bounty from sheep. The TC's longer build time. They're gonna need to mine stone. And you're like, ooh, those are big nerfs. Is that all? No, they're getting another nerf. Rus fortified palisade walls build time is increased from 3 to 7 seconds. Now, this one, in my opinion, makes sense. I don't know if you guys are aware or not, but Rus fortified palisade walls have 100% extra health compared to the palisade walls. So it only makes sense for them to take double time to build it. I think that's fair. Like, I don't think that's crazy, right? I think that's fair. Rus has also received a couple of indirect nerfs. A lot of the maps that we're seeing right now lack a lot of wood. They lack animals on the map, such as wolves. Boulder Bay has no wolves, for example. And we're playing that in a tournament soon. So there's like indirect nerfs like that. Some of the new maps don't have wood lines, so you can't really build wooden fortresses to boost your wood income. Hunting cabins give less gold on the maps with less wood, because initial hunting cabin will give you way less gold. So all this hits Rus quite a bit, I will say that. Rus was by far the strongest civ, by far. It's been perma-banned for the past like 4 months, 5 months. So I don't think Rus will be unplayable. I think Rus will be, you know, more fine to play, but it won't be a civ anymore. You can just pick on every map and just, Rus water map, Rus. Land map, Rus. Choke map, Rus is great. Open map, any map, And that's kind of how it is right now, and why Rus is perma-banned in tournaments is because it has no weaknesses, it has no bad maps. It just does really well against every civ. Now, are these nerfs too much all combined together? I mean, I don't know. Like, we'll have to wait and see, right? Who knows? But I think Rus definitely did deserve nerfs, though. Now, which civ is gonna come to the top, assuming that Rus and Abbasid, which are probably the two strongest civs right now, maybe Delhi as well in there, because Rus and Abbasid got nerfed. I don't know which civs overtake them. I would imagine we might see comeback of civs like English castle rushing, or maybe Delhi becomes even better. Maybe Mongols becomes really good. Malians might become really good. Who knows, right? Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see. And once again, for the 5th time, these are not final, right? Some of these might go through, some of these might not go through. We're playing right now with this patch that I just read on the test server. And on the 25th of October, we'll see if these go through or not. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. I will be providing any more updates, whether it's like, you know, stuff like spectator mode, taunts, or anything else. And I'll keep you guys updated. Yeah, I like the changes. I think they're good. I'm going to be play testing and playing with them live on stream. So we'll test all of those, and we'll see how it goes. Rus dominance might be over. Again, if you're watching YouTube, thank you for watching. And gamers on Twitch, let's keep going.